Hello, my name is Will Rayner. I am currently one of over 500 U.S. citizens stuck in Peru because of the state of emergency here with the COVID-19. I figured I'd just make a video to kind of help pass the time for myself and maybe let people know from home like what's going on as of right now. So basically, I'm going to start off by saying that a little bit about me and why I'm here. I'm an undergraduate student at the University of South Alabama, and I was here for a study abroad, internship, clerkship kind of deal. So the largest leading cause of death in women here in Cusco is cervical cancer. So our group was down here conducting pap smear testing, things like that for women who don't have a whole lot of money, don't usually have the resources to get that kind of testing and whatever medication they might need from there on out. But so, I came here to help out with that. I figured it was a great opportunity to learn and get some experience and also at the same time help as many people as I possibly could. So I started doing these clinical rotations in the OBGYN ward, and certain members of my group from the university were getting sent home because of the fear of the coronavirus. So, we came here for that reason, and so a lot of us started trying to book flights out of here. We were like, well, we've got a lot of stuff to pay for back home. We've still got school to worry about and all the classes that we're taking already. So we all started booking flights, and I had booked one that was going to get me home, at the time. But then we got to go to Machu Picchu, and on the way back from it, they canceled everything, or they had sent out information saying that like all flights coming in and out of the country were canceled. All land travel was going to be canceled, and same with sea. You couldn't take a boat home or anything like that. Just basically all travel out of the country, or into the country for that matter. But so the ban was supposed to be set in place at like 11:59 p.m. on March 16th. So my flight was actually scheduled to leave at 12:15 a.m. on the 17th. So I was doing everything I could to try to get my flight changed, find any way outside of the United States, or outside of Peru to get to the United States. But I found a flight. I spent like $1,600 trying to get home. When I actually got here to Lima from Cusco, I had to leave my bag because I didn't have enough time to get to the gate after waiting for my bag. So that's a situation of its own. But so I'm stuck here in Lima now because there was an issue with my boarding pass and they wouldn't let me on the flight. So my flight was confirmed, everything like that. When I got there, I still had plenty of time to make the flight, but they would not let me through security because there was an issue with my boarding pass. So I was then forced to leave the airport and figure it out from there. So I, along with all of the other people here, have had a very difficult time contacting the embassy. And the people who have, they've gotten very vague information on, what to do or like what's being done to, help the situation, fix the situation, whatever it may be. So I was walking around, I found a hotel. So I am safe here in a hotel. I'm off the streets. I'm basically doing my quarantine period right now as mandated by the government here in Peru. But just trying to keep positive thoughts. I have linked up with other people that are in this hotel that are from the United States, and they've been very, very helpful. They have given me food, like they went out grocery shopping, so they've got sandwich meats and snacks and stuff like that. So they made me food and they gave me water. One of the guys that I met is actually going to give me a change of clothes. Unfortunately, what I'm wearing right now is all I have. It's all I own right now because I don't have my bag. So trying to figure out how to clean my clothes and everything like that has definitely been an issue. But I've still got the necessary things to get out of the country. I've got my passport. I have my US ID. I've got my phone and my chargers. I've got portable chargers. I managed to put my laptop in my backpack, and then the hotel provided me with a lot of the hygiene type stuff, shampoo, conditioner, soap. They gave me a brush, a hairbrush, a toothbrush, and some toothpaste, so all things considered, I'm in a good situation right now. Things could be a lot worse. I could be sleeping on the sidewalk. I could be in a Peruvian jail for trying to, move around the city, finding a place to stay. So, yeah, all things considered, I'm in a good situation. Trying to just keep positive. I've started a hashtag, or I didn't start a hashtag. There's been a hashtag started on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. Stuck in Peru is the hashtag. And I have posted a picture on my Instagram, which is at Will_Rayner, which is spelled Rayner, and then the number 6. I put a post on my Instagram asking people to share that so that we could raise awareness and put pressure on, somebody who may actually be able to do something in this situation, somebody who may have some leverage. But I've also got a video on my Twitter, and I think over a few thousand people have seen that now. So it's good that, we're getting some awareness out there and people are listening, people are there. Because of those posts and like how many people have seen it and stuff like that, I've actually had several people reach out to me asking if I can add them to this group message that we're all in, which has been good. Some people, like myself, are not in very serious situations. I don't really have any underlying medical conditions, so I don't have any medications that I need to take, or I'm not running out of that kind of stuff, so I'm good. But I've had people reach out to me saying that, like, oh, I made it out of Peru, but my mom's still in Peru and she's going to run out of her medication soon and she doesn't know what to do. Can you get her in contact with that group and maybe somebody will know something? So, I've kind of found a purpose for myself, which is trying to get people in contact. And it's not just U.S. citizens. I've had citizens from several other countries reach out to, like, hey, can I just be a part of that group so that, if you guys hear anything and important information is passed along, like, that could increase our chances of going home as well. So it's been good, being able to find something to keep me busy, because considering the situation, I'm just trying to do the best I can. So the group that I came here with, they're all still in Cusco, Peru, which is like over 20 hours by land to get to. So at the moment, it's not possible for me to get back to them. So currently, out of everyone in my group, I am stranded here by myself. But they are keeping me updated with everything that they hear. Nothing's set in stone right now. I have booked this hotel room for the next 14 days to just make sure that I have, a bed to sleep in, a shower, a bathroom, and a roof over my head, really. All in all, this has been a very, educational experience for me. If I'm being honest, I would be skeptical to travel outside of the United States for quite some time after this. It's just one of those things that nobody could really plan for. Nobody was exactly prepared, and, everything was fine until it wasn't fine, so I respect the Peruvian government's decision to shut things down. They're trying to protect their country. They're trying to, limit the spread of disease, and, I understand that they're trying to be ethical. So, no hard feelings or anything. I just, at this point in time, I have made peace with the situation, but, I'd be more than ecstatic if our government was able to somehow get in contact with the Peruvian government and allow our, departure from this country. Because, there's a lot of us here that have responsibilities when we get home. People have bills to pay. They've got mouths to feed, families to take care of, whatever the situation may be. I know a lot of healthcare providers are here in Peru as well. And, in the United States, we need to make sure that we have everyone who is a healthcare provider, on standby so that we can protect our citizens as well. So, my heart goes out to the families that are stuck here, or know people that are stuck here. But like I said, I've been doing everything I can to get people in contact with, anyone that can help. So I've been doing my best to try to, make light of the situation, find the positives, stay busy, really. So as of right now, I've noticed flights leaving in and out of Peru. I don't know who's on these flights. I don't know if it's just cargo, but unfortunately, there's just not much information going around about what's happening here right now. There are police outside of the airport in full riot gear, and they have been, trying to handle the situation down at the airport. But in the hotel I'm staying at, there's security outside as well. Basically, police are stopping anybody that's walking around by themselves and asking them where they're going, because the only three things that are available to anyone right now is going to a pharmacy, going to a hospital or something like that, and then the markets, like the supermarkets and stuff, so that people can get food and water and take care of themselves. So, I got to stock up on a little bit of water from here in the hotel, which really is the most important thing, and breakfast is included with my stay, so I'm trying to make the best out of the situation. I figured I'd just make this video to inform anybody on what's going on here in Peru. Obviously, if anyone has any suggestions or connections to people, who may actually have some leverage or, anything like that, I'd be more than happy to set up a phone call or something like that, and just kind of be an advocate for the people that are here. I want to see that, these American citizens get home. Really, I want to see that all the citizens of different countries get back to where they need to be, back to their families. So I think that's most important, even if we have to wait the 14 days. And then at that point, we can get out of here. It is what it is, right? There's not much I can do. I'm just one person. So I'm trying to remind myself that, so that, I'm not driving myself crazy trying to find solutions or whatever, because it's just, it's a difficult situation. But, I think most importantly, if anyone's watching this video that is also stuck in Peru, really stuck in any country or city or whatever because of the coronavirus, I just really recommend that you take good care of yourself, drink lots of fluids, wash your hands, take showers, if you're at home, disinfect your surfaces, spray Lysol, whatever the case may be, things that are commonly touched in the house. Just make sure you're disinfecting them and you're being super conscious about that. And then also touching your eyes, your nose, your mouth, anywhere where that could potentially be an entry point for the coronavirus. That, along with just self-monitoring, just paying attention to your body and what your body needs and what your body's saying to you. For those of you who have access to thermometers and stuff like that, even if you feel fine, I'd recommend you taking your temperature twice a day, just to be on the safe side of things, and maybe even keeping a log of it so you can prove to somebody that you've been monitoring the situation, So yeah, for now, I just recommend for everyone to just be safe, be, conscious of your health, just do everything you can to keep yourself busy and positive. I hate that a lot of us are in this situation. There are hundreds, for a fact, if not more. Those are just the people that we've been in contact with. So my heart goes out to everyone who's in a similar situation. And, that's really all I have to say about the matter. So if you're watching this video, I really appreciate it. Like I said, my name is Will Rayner, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.